some would probably say that these engines were the pinnacle of steam engine design. Maybe one or two people from other regions might disagree with you. But these engines were specifically designed to do long distance runs between London and Edinburgh. It's 393 track miles or thereabouts. And the fastest times for expresses like the Elizabethan was about 6.5 hours. So if you work that out, that's about 60 miles an hour. So that's, I think you would agree, that's quite impressive for a steam engine. In order for them to do that, there were sort of one or two special design features. First of all, you couldn't get one crew that was really sort of physically capable of working for 6.5 hours, so they had to have two crews to run the London-Edinburgh trains. And one of the special designs with these locos, or shall I say with the tender, is the fact that it has a corridor in it. So behind you in that corner, that corridor there actually gives you access to the first coach. So what would happen is that the train would leave King's Cross with an English crew on board. That's what they refer to as an English crew. And they would take the engine as far as York, funnily enough, thereabouts. Sometimes apparently they used to go through York Station and change there, simply because there was a speed restriction. It was a bit more comfortable trying to get through there when it was doing sort of 20 miles an hour through the station, as opposed to 70, 80 miles an hour. Not in the station, just north of the station. So the Scottish crews come out the first compartment, walk through the corridor, leave the English crew, they go back into the coach, washed and cleaned and I don't know if you'd like to know something about the controls, how to drive one of these things. This on this side is the vacuum brake. All engines, all trains in those days were vacuum brake. That basically means that you would create a vacuum throughout the braking system using this gubbins here, and that would actually lift the brakes off. That keeps the brakes off of the train. And the way you actually brake the train, you put the brakes on, to actually let air into the braking system. That's simply all that happens when you do that, which is the vacuum brake, is you let air into the braking system. Okay. Later trains were all air braked. This has actually got an air brake on it, so it can run on the main line today, because we have to be air braked on the main line. This engine does do mainline work. It hasn't done an awful lot of mainline work in the last couple of years, but hopefully we'll get back out onto the main line again. But it does run regularly on the North Yorks Moors Railway, so I don't know whether you're familiar with the North Yorks Moors. If you want to see it running, if you want to see it breathing, living, that's the place to come. Yeah. You've been there, have you?
Oh yes.
Yeah. Well, I'm fortunate enough to be a driver on the North Yorks Moors, not on the big railway. So I haven't had the occasion to drive it on the, but yeah. So it's just an absolute privilege to be able to do that, albeit at 25-30 miles an hour down there, and not the 75 miles an hour that it's allowed to do on the main line. Just occasionally faster on the darkness.